a Saturday, her young beau called to see if she'd like to go to see a show, but Miss Kate said no. I'll tell you what you can do. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Katie Casey saw all the games, knew the players by their first names, told the umpire he was wrong all along, good and strong. When the score was just 2-2, Katie Casey knew what to do. Just to cheer up the boys she knew, she made the gang sing this song. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Greetings, folks, and welcome to live coverage of Orioles baseball, where this afternoon, and I do realize right now that it does not look like afternoon behind me, but I can fix that here in a minute. But this afternoon, the Baltimore Orioles will be playing the final game of a 3-game series against the Kansas City Royals at Camden Yards. Folks, welcome back. For Orioles baseball, I am the BirdWatcher. People call me BW for short. This is the rubber game, folks, and final game of a 6-game homestand. We took 2 out of 3 from the Yankees. We're hoping to take 2 out of 3 today from the Royals. We'll have an off day tomorrow, and then we'll hit the road for 6. And yeah, yesterday's game, do we have to talk about it? Honestly, we got shut out. The offense was absent, and it's unfortunate because Tomoyuki Sagano gave us another quality start, and the bullpen outside of Sir Anthony Dominguez, did their thing as well. But even though Sagano gave up just a couple of runs, that would have been enough alone because we didn't score a single run. We got shut out. That's no good. No bueno. And we've struggled this year against left-handed starters. It has happened again. A 4-0 loss. We lost 7-0 to Tarek Skubal back on Sunday, the 27th of April. We lost 7-0 to the Nationals' Mitchell Parker, another left-hander. That was back on April the 22nd. And, we've lost 3-0 earlier in this year to Garrett Crochet, left-hander for the Red Sox. So we've lost to Andrew Abbott, lefty of the Reds. I'm just looking at some of these results from over the season. We've lost to Bubic now twice. We lost to Bubic in Kansas City Sunday, April the 6th, and then again yesterday. So, yes, lefty starters, we are not getting it done. But the good news is, over the next, looks like about 8 games, the announced starters for our opponents, including today, no left-handers. We got nothing but righties coming up. So hopefully that'll be to our benefit. I'm looking for anything, folks. Again, we got shut out yesterday. Hopefully we'll show up. Kyle Gibson's going to pitch for us, his second start. We don't want to talk about his first start. That's less. That's even worse than talking about yesterday's game, to be honest. But we're hoping for something from Gibson today. And he's going to be up against Michael Lorenzen for the Royals, a right-hander who comes into today with a record of 3-3, 6 decisions already for this guy, 3.48 ERA. He was signed in the offseason as a free agent. And, yeah, that's the pitching matchup. Let's look at the starting lineups then. We have, for the visiting Royals, leading off and playing left field, Jonathan India. Bobby Witt Jr., as per usual, will bat second and be the shortstop. Vinny Pasquantino at first base, hitting third. Salvador Perez is back in the lineup today as the DH and cleanup hitter. He had not played in the first 2 games of the series. Michael Garcia moves down a spot and hits fifth, playing third base. Michael Massey moves down a spot to the 6th hole, and he'll be at second base. Hunter Renfroe will play right field and bat 7th, hitting 8th, and playing center field, switch hitter Drew Waters. And making his first appearance of the season behind the plate, Luke Maley, batting 9th for the Royals. For Baltimore, a couple of players making their first starts of the season, and for one, his first major league start. Both have had pinch hitting appearances in the past few days. They're both hitting in the bottom part of the order. We'll get there soon enough. Ced Mullins is going to lead off and play center field. Gunnar Henderson will bat second and be at shortstop. Adley Rutschman will DH this game today, day game after a night game. He is hitting third. Ryan O'Hearn is out in right field today and will be the cleanup hitter. Ryan Mountcastle will bat 5th and play at first base. Jackson Holliday, absent from yesterday's lineup, in today, hitting 6th and playing at second base. Kobe Mayo makes his first start for the Orioles this season after going 0 for 2 in a pinch hitting role yesterday. He's at third base, hitting 7th. Heston Kjerstad is in left field, batting 8th. And finally, Maverick Handley, the backup catcher, with Gary Sanchez on the disabled list. He will get his first major league start today. He is 0 for 2 in a pinch hitting role. That was back when the Orioles got blown out and Adley Rutschman got removed early from the ball game. So you look at the batteries today, and you got a couple of veteran starters. But behind the plate, Luke Maley, again, has not made a plate appearance this season, so I'm assuming this is the first major league game he has played this season. And then you got Maverick Handley making his first start. So not a whole lot of experience behind the plate for either team today. We'll see how that comes into play. But, yeah, I'm a little bit concerned putting Ryan O'Hearn out there in the outfield, especially when Heston Kjerstad is your other corner outfielder. Again, I don't want to pick on Kjerstad. He has shown to me to improve defensively from last year. But, I can tolerate, a Kjerstad in one corner or a Ryan O'Hearn out there in one corner. But to have him in both corners, Mullins is going to hopefully be covering a lot of ground today out there in center field. And then you got Kobe Mayo, who defensively, we got to see what he's going to do there at third base. Part of his, if you're looking at what is exciting about Kobe Mayo versus what are maybe some of his, flaws or, his profile, it's a question whether or not he's going to be a decent fielder at third base. It was not the best showing in that cup of coffee he had with the team last season. It wasn't a train wreck, but it wasn't great. But we'll see how he does out there at third base today. Defense, hopefully, is going to be good, but I'm a little bit worried. I got to be honest. We got a inexperienced catcher. We got corner outfielders with not a whole lot of range, and third baseman that, I'm just not totally, I need to see more of Kobe Mayo. That's all. I'm really good at articulating my feelings, aren't I? Sorry, folks. This for me is like a day-night doubleheader. These afternoon games after a night game, because for me it's all in one day. If you're here with me for last night's game, yeah, I'm wearing the same clothes because it's the same day and it's the end of the day. So it's kind of sleepy BW. I did take a nap, but we'll see how the energy is for this ball game. I'll do my best. This first pitch should be in about 4 minutes, and I'm going to work on getting this game up on the telly. Hopefully I'll get the Masson broadcast today. Hope everybody's doing well out there. I did see that it was cloudy in Baltimore. Didn't get a visual on the field, but not sure if there might be any weather issues today like there has been this weekend. Okay, well, where's the stream? I've got a big old black void on my screen. Where is it? Hello. Oh, boy. Are we going to have to go to the backup plan again today? Which means I'll be behind everybody else. I don't want that to be the case. Come on. What's going on today? Hang in there, folks. Grab a snack or a drink. Yeah, do something. I'm working here. I don't have any chit-chat for you. Sorry about that. Oh, come on. This stinks. All right, backup channel it is. For now, anyway. I had to do this once this past week. Eventually, during the game, the normal stream was up and running, but gonna have to go to the backup plan. And what that means, folks, is I'll be watching a game that is probably going to be about anywhere from 10 to 15 seconds, somewhere around there behind. If you are watching along, if you want to sync it up with me, that's the best way to do this. Otherwise, it's not going to be a very good experience for you. Just pause your game once we get underway. Maybe the first out of the ball game. As you're watching it on your TV, just pause it as soon as that first out is made. Let me catch up and make the call of that out, and then unpause your game. You'll be good to go for the rest of the day. All right. Well, this at least is telling me it's a Masson game. Let's see here. Okay, I've got the game up. I just don't know how far behind I'm going to be here. Apologies in advance. We'll see how long I have to go with this. But I got no choice, folks. I got no choice. Okay, there we go. We're up. All right. That hurt. Hey, AB Normal. What is that? It looks like you got a fresh new pair of binoculars there on you. Look nice.
Nice binoculars. Nice binoculars.
Oh, you're welcome. You are the lucky recipient of a random membership. But do I have any more of those to give away? I don't think I do. Not for a bit. Let me check. Yep. Y'all gonna have to wait till June now. Charm City chat, how's everybody doing? Again, yesterday was not fun in several ways. I'm looking forward to the off day tomorrow. I need a mental health day. And, yeah, I just hope the team can score some runs today. I hope Kyle Gibson doesn't get smacked around. I just want this to be a competitive game. Give us a chance. Keep our hopes up. It'd be really nice to take this series. It would be a momentum builder. Back-to-back series wins. This game's really big. This game is really important. I really, really hope we can win today. I hope the baseball gods are being kind to us. Hope the ball bounces our way. I hope the umpires, are at worst fair. I just hope, folks. I just hope. Jonathan India in the on-deck circle. We're about to get started. David in France, Dale, Joel, Edward, Mazzo, Ryan, Michael, Jonte, Mick, Rod, Chilo, Scott, Book Doc, Alberto, KPX33X, or KPK. If I butcher your name, buddy, you got to understand. I'm just like reading a license plate. Baxter, George, Chuck, AB, Josh, first, last. Did I get everybody? Scott, Travis. If I didn't get your name, folks, it's not intentional. All right, let's go, folks. We're underway. First pitch of the ball game from Kyle Gibson to Jonathan India is outside for ball one. India comes in today hitting .212. It is an overcast day in downtown Baltimore. Next pitch is in there for a strike. All right, well, it's already been a better go than the first start for Gibson. 2 pitches in, and it's still a tie ball game. We're already improving, folks. 1-1 pitch is outside, 2-1. I'll get the scoreboard up for you here in a sec whenever it gets uploaded. 2-1 from Gibson. It is low and away, 3-1. India's hair today looks a little drier. I've been monitoring the hair for the entire weekend. There's a called strike. We got a full count here to the Royals leadoff batter, Jonathan India. Just getting started here, folks. And there's the scoreboard up there and running now. All right, payoff pitch from Gibson to India. Here it is. Hit on the ground. Big bounce to Mayo at third. A long, low throw, but Mountcastle's got it for the first out of the ball game. So Kobe Mayo gets an early chance in the field, makes the play, and we're underway. Big first out for Gibson. Not just for his confidence after what happened last time, but you don't want anybody on base with Bobby Witt Jr. coming up. And Witt takes a called strike on a cutter on the outside corner. Bobby Witt Jr. came to Baltimore on Friday on a 22-game hitting streak and has hit a brick wall. Oriole pitching keeping him quiet. 0-1 pitch is fouled away. It's 0-2. His average at .302 now. If we can make him 0 for the series, we can knock his average under 300. Make him look a little bit human. 0-2 pitch is inside a changeup. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Yeah, we do seem to be rather modless right now. And yet Charm City Chat still keeping it nice and charming anyway. That pitch to Witt is low. 2-2 the count. I appreciate it, folks. And boy, the Birdwatcher could use some positive energy today. 2-2 pitch. Hit on the ground, foul, left side. Looks like a pretty decent crowd here, despite threatening weather. Somebody's hitting right behind home plate with a Mandalorian mask on. Swing and a miss! And the Mandalorian applauds it as Kyle Gibson strikes out Bobby Witt Jr.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
How about that? How about that? Erica says, I'll pretend to be Janet till she gets here. All right, Erica. Pasquantino, first pitch goes to left center, and that ball will get down for extra bases. It dies up against the wall. It's a 2-out double for Vinny Pasquantino, first pitch swinging. Where is it? There you go. All right, Erica. Let's see how you handle the responsibility. For now, you are a substitute mod. Thanks. Test it out, Erica. Say hello. Let me know you got a wrench next to you. Here's Salvador Perez. He takes low for ball one. You prepared for this responsibility, Erica? Do you understand the gravity of the situation here? You now have to put out reminders maybe once an inning or two for folks to maybe hit that like button. Swing and a miss on Salvador Perez. 1-1 the count. 2 down, runner at second. You just have to basically, time people out if they're doing something wrong. Here is a slow roller, goes foul, third base side. I need some kind of feedback, Erica. My goodness. This is like handing over a lightsaber. I'm giving you a Jedi-like responsibility here on May the 4th. Note the date. One ball, 2 strikes on Perez. Pitch. Outside. 2-2. Your son needs you, and you can handle this. Okay. Well, make this priority number 2. 2-2 pitch. Swung on and foul tipped at the plate. Crowd thought they got strike 3. We're in the top of the first. We've got a pretty vocal crowd here. Offering some support after, again, a forgettable night last night. 2-2 pitch to Perez. Low and away, full count. Gibson's next pitch will be the 20th of the inning. Don't want to throw many more than that. Payoff pitch. Hit on the ground. And it's foul. Yep, it looks like I'm going to have to take the scoreboard down because they're already showing me the lineup for the next inning. who's due up. So this inning is going to be over. Again, folks, if you're just tuning in, I am unfortunately having to use my backup streaming option. Swing and a miss. Gibson gets Perez on a sweeper way off the plate.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Okay. Kyle Gibson gives up a double, but he gets out of the first inning scoreless with a couple of strikeouts of Bobby Witt Jr. and Salvador Perez. How about that? On to the bottom of the first. The Royals nothing and the Orioles coming up. And yeah, we're probably going to have to do without the scoreboard, which I'm not happy with because I don't want to be on the screen. Do I have the right lighting set up here? I don't look right. I look normal here, but when I'm leaning back, yeah, something happens. What is with this lighting? This automated lighting. All right, I look dead here. I look like I just vacationed in Chernobyl. All right, I guess that'll do. Whatever. Hi everybody. Said Mullins, Gunnar Henderson, Adley Rutschman due up in the next half inning. Again, if you're just tuning in, if you're not used to how things work here, and if you are watching along, for the time being anyway, my stream is going to be behind, so please try to sync your game up with me. You got to just pause your game at a moment that makes sense, you know. As soon as an out is made somewhere, or as soon as somebody does anything, just pause it and then let me make the call of that moment, unpause, and boom, you're good to go. For me, said Mullins is stepping into the batter's box right now as the Orioles take their swings in the bottom of the first against Michael Lorenzen. First pitch to Mullins is popped up and out of play, foul.
Well said, now you know what to do.
Lorenzen again making his 7th start. He's had a decision in each of the first 6 starts, a 3-3 record, an ERA of 3.48. Here's a fastball up and in on Mullins, and the count even up at 1 ball, 1 strike. Mullins' average has been dipping here. He was in that 300 range. Now he's down to 257 as he gets a curveball and fouls it behind the plate. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Problem with this team is for most of the season, at most, there's been 2, maybe 3 hot bats in the lineup while 6 or 7 guys are running cold. Mullins has been the one guy who's been hot all year as he takes inside. The count is 2-2. So if he's about to go through a bit of a dry spell, this team as a unit has got to get it going. 2-2 to Said. Hit hard on the ground, foul. Bouncing off the tarp along the first base foul area there. Wow, I was thirsty. 2-2 pitch. Come on, Blue. You didn't see the catcher bring that glove up half a foot to frame it? That pitch was low. I mean, it was a nice pitch. Tailing back over the inside corner, but dropping below the zone by the time it got to the catcher there. Catcher pulls his glove up half a foot. Yeah, Chilo, again, please. You can't be reacting before I make the call of the play you're reacting to, okay? That's part of the deal. Sync your game up if you can. You just have to pause it. I think in 2024, most of us are 2025. Is that where we are now? Most people are watching in a way that they can pause the game. Gunnar Henderson is going to the opposite field gap, and he will get himself an extra base hit. It's a one-out double for Gunnar, and the sprinklers are back on for the Orioles. Folks, we can't get away from the water. It's where we belong. Splash it up.
Splish, splash, I was taking a bath.
What do you want us to do, hon? We're a water town. We live near the water. We play in the water. We drink the water. So we celebrate with the water. It's come on, folks. Here is Adley Rutschman.
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
Fouls a fastball off to the right for strike one. Runner at second, one out, bottom of the first. Rutschman batting from the left side against the righty Lorenzen, hitting .217 coming into today. That pitch is at the bottom of the zone for a strike. A changeup. 0-2 on Adley. Oh, and to the count. The pitch is off the plate by a foot, a curveball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. First bugle of the day. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Wow, did Rutschman actually get a piece of that? Holy cow. A curveball that landed in the dirt. Adley somehow got a piece. All right, Adley. You're playing with house money, my friend. I don't know how you're still alive, but you're alive. 1-2 pitch. Way outside, 2-2. Come on, folks. Two and two the count on Rutschman. Gunnar at second base. Trying to get an early lead here. That pitch is high, full count. Come on, folks. Whoa. All right. A bit of a misfire there. Come on now. Payoff pitch to Rutschman. Swung on, popped up. Left field and shallow. India coming in. Makes the catch. 2 down. Going to be up to Ryan O'Hearn, who's been the hottest bat in the lineup. He's hitting an even 300. Friday night, a 2-run bomb to help us win the opening game of this series. His 6th of the season. Up there now in another crucial RBI spot. That's why they call them cleanup hitters, folks. This is the scenario that they named that term after. First pitch is ball 1 to Ryan O'Hearn. Come on, buddy. Where are you at? Oh, where's my... Swing and a miss, 1-1. Is this working?
Lights on. Let's turn and burn.
All right. I must have hit the mute button there. 1-1 on O'Hearn. 2 down, runner at second. Come on, buddy. Lorenzen's next pitch, breaking ball, fouled back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. All right, here we go. 1-2 pitch coming from Lorenzen. In the dirt, swung on and missed. The catcher, Maley, will pick it up and throw it to first to complete the strikeout. O'Hearn slams his helmet down in frustration. The Orioles leave a runner in scoring position. We go to the second inning, scoreless in Baltimore. All right, I'm going to go ahead and check on my primary stream provider and see if they're working now, because I hate being behind. I hate it. I love a nice behind, but I hate being behind. Isn't that weird? It's the ultimate contradiction. All right. You working now, buddy? Oh, it might be. Okay, it looks like it is. Okay. All right, folks. We had one inning of whatever that was. Now we're back. And the commercial's already back from, yeah, we're back, folks. We're underway. Hey, it's like a quick break. Top of the second. If you did sync up with me, now go ahead and hit the live button, folks. We're underway, top of the second. Michael Garcia, first pitch is high for ball 1. That was a quick half inning, and now we can bring the scoreboard back up. Next pitch is in there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Garcia with 3 hits yesterday. He's average now at 307. He's hit well in Camden Yards. A 400 average here in 8 games played. And he lifts one to left pretty deep. Going back, looking up, and that ball's gone. It bounces off the platform of the splash zone. And Kyle Gibson has given up that home run ball again. A solo shot to left. Garcia having himself a very nice series. And we are behind 1-0 Kansas City. Should I go back to that other stream? This stream sucks. Michael Massey, first pitch, is going deep down the right field corner, but it's a foul ball. Massey hitting .204, 10 RBIs on the year. That pitch is low, 1-1 the count. The Royals are one of the lowest teams in baseball with the home runs. I think they were 29th in the home run department when I checked yesterday. Here's a ground ball to second base. Routine play for Holiday, and that is an out. Out number 1 here in the second inning. Hunter Renfroe takes the first pitch low and away for ball 1. 157 average. Next pitch is hit on the ground. Gunnar has it at short throws, and down goes Renfroe, 2 away. So, nice recovery for Gibson. Get a couple of quick outs after that home run ball. He's a veteran. He can put it behind him and not make it affect his confidence. It's just that his pitches have got to be better. No more home runs today, my friend. No more home runs today, please. Breaking ball to Waters for a strike. Check swing. And Waters went around on a pitch in the dirt. It is 0-2. Yeah, Gibson gave up 3 home runs in the first inning and then a 4th before exiting. And then that would be number 5 right there. That's back to Gibson. He throws in time to get Waters. Waters hits a comebacker to Gibson, and that'll end the inning. Kansas City get on the board with a solo home run from Michael Garcia. And the Royals have taken the early lead. We go to the bottom of the second. Kansas City 1, Baltimore 0. Mountcastle, Holiday, and Mayo due up next. All right, folks, we got to rally. I know how it feels when the team ain't doing well. You get behind early. You feel like, you feel like there's no way, right? There's a way. There's a way. There's a way. Hey, folks, most of you here already have hit the like button. Thank you very much. Some of you here, though, about 33, I'd say, could still help out the channel if you don't mind. Just a friendly reminder. If you could tap the thumbs up button at the bottom of your screen, device, tablet, Fitbit, whatever the hell you're watching or listening to on this thing. I don't know what you got. What are you using? I've got an abacus. That's what I got. Oh, Michael's here. Okay. Erica, thank you. Thank you for your contribution. You may now relax as a normal bird watcher. You don't want this responsibility. Rob's here. Michael's here. You don't want this, Erica. Then you'd have to put up with being on the mailing list and all that stuff. You see that? I make you a mod and you're the one that didn't hit the like button? What kind of example are you setting? Ryan Mountcastle at the plate.
Okay, mount up.
Thank you, Erica. You did great. 0-1 pitch to Mountie is on the outside corner, called strike 2. Mountcastle hitting an even 200. That's right. Let me not confuse anybody. I was joking about mods here being on a mailing list. If you subscribe to the channel, folks, no mailing list. Okay? But if you do mail in 1 penny, you can get 12 CDs. That's right. It's called BirdWatcher House. It's a great deal. 12 CDs for a penny. Man, oh man, did I abuse that deal when I was a teenager? Those were the days. Terrible business model, Columbia House. Wow, that looked like a fair ball. It looked like it hit off the yellow line. That was foul? Okay. Mountcastle with a ball hit down in the right field corner. I thought that ball bounced right off the yellow line there, below the pole, but I guess not. 2-2 on Mountie, leading off the bottom of the second. Pitch. In on inside part of the plate, and Mountcastle fights it off. I'm just waiting for that inevitable away pitch now. They go back inside. He nubs one back to the pitcher, Lorenzen, who's going to sprint to first base for an unassisted pitcher's putout. One away for Holiday. I'm going to Jackson. Can we please get some offense? Please? Like, come on. Let's just get on a roll. First pitch to Holiday. That one's drilled to right. Look up. Look up. It's off the top of the scoreboard. Is it a home run? You bet your butt it is. Bye-bye, birdie. Jackson Holiday answers the call. A home run off the top of the padding of the scoreboard. That's good enough. Folks, tie ball game.
It's magic, you know. It's magic. On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride. You believe in magic.
If they sit Holiday for Mateo one more time, I am going to riot. 96 miles an hour on the inside edge. And Holiday said, no problem. I can turn on that. I can do something with that pitch. And he did. This kid was drafted number 1 overall for a reason, and that's to play every day. He's ready. Mateo, you can pinch run until we cut you, all right? 1-1 pitch to Mayo is fouled away. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Kobe Mayo, folks. I got to go deep into the soundboard to find his button. I have to work on moving it back up to the top. He was in my minor league soundboard system. Oops. Called strike 3. My goodness. That did not work.
Just get it all on there. Just spread it out.
That looked outside to me. 2 away for Heston Kjerstad.
Why don't you wake up and smell what you shoveling? Why don't you wake up and smell what you shoveling?
1-0 on Kjerstad. 203 average, 3 homers, 12 RBI. That pitch is hit high in the air to center field, but wrong part of the yard to hit the ball that high. It'll be about a 380-foot out to straightaway center to win the inning. But Jackson Holiday ties the ball game up with a big swing. Turned on a fastball in on the hands, pulled it, just cleared the scoreboard and right. And we are tied at 1 as we go to the 3rd inning. All right. Yeah, I know. Umpires stink. They really do. You'd like to think everything's going to even out, and if that's the case, then, we've got a lot of ground to make up for with calls going our way. I tell you what. I should be screaming. Yeah. Well, you got to start with a bark till you work up to the scream. That's how it works. If you go straight to the scream, you get tossed. And now you're out of the ball game without much of an argument because you went too far too quick. You bark first. You let the ump know he's doing a bad job. Then the ump gives you a look. Then you start muttering. You start muttering just loud enough to where the ump can kind of know that you're talking to him, but he can't really know what you're saying. Then you're getting in that ump's head. Then there's the last straw. You get to that last straw situation. It can happen early in the game. I just don't think that was a last straw situation. It sucked. He should be barking. We get that again, and then we go to the screaming. All right, here we go. Top of the 3rd, Luke Maley, his first plate appearance of the season. So nothing to give you in the stat department. Takes low here. It's 2-0. Two-0 pitch. That one's hit on the ground, third base, foul ball. Two and one the count. Pitch. Outside, 3-1. Let's not fall behind the number 9 backup catcher who hasn't had a plate appearance this year. Leading off an inning. I mean, you got to put this guy away, Gibson. You're not calling that, Blue? You're not calling that. What the hell is going on, man? Now you scream. Now you scream. You take a out away from us at the plate, and now you put a runner on base for them. Why? Why? Why are pitches off the plate strikes when we're hitting? Why are pitches in the zone balls when we're pitching? Why? Jonathan India takes ball 1. That's a called strike. That was inside. I guess call it a makeup call. We need a couple of more, Blue. 1-1 the count on India. Runner at first, nobody out. Pitch. Off the plate, 2-1. Who's today's stupid ump? I looked at the crew earlier in the weekend. Dan Merzel is behind the plate. This pitch is hit in the air, right center. Mullins is going to get under it and make the catch. 1 down. India retired. Here comes Bobby Witt Jr. Just what is going on, man? Every series feels like we got a bad home plate umpire, at least one go around. Here is Witt fouling a pitch away. It's 0-1. If we retire him here, that average will fall below 300. Here's a swing and a miss. It's 0-2. It is 0-2. Folks, if we happen to catch the Royals when Bobby Witt Jr. is in a rare slump, you got to win that series. You got to take 2 out of 3. It is an 0-2 count. Pitch. Low and away, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner at first, 1 out, 1-2 the count on Witt. Pitch. Swung on and fouled off. Pitch below the zone. Witt fights it away. We'll do it again. Gibson gets the sign from the belt, and now he steps off the rubber. Back on the slab, leans back in for a new sign. Maverick Hanley laying the sign down. All right, here we go, the 1-2. Just a bit inside. Witt lays off, 2-2 the count. Big pitch coming here. Here it is. That is way off the plate. The count has gone full. I don't think a backup catcher is going to be taken off on this pitch. But we'll see. 3-2 coming to Witt. And that one's popped down the right field side and out of play. Still 3-2. Long at bat for Witt. He might be getting sick and tired of this hitless for the series situation. 7 pitch at bats so far. Another 3-2 coming. In on the hands, he fouls it away again. Last couple of pitches were both out of the zone. I wonder if Gibson can get away with one on the corner here. Pitch. That one's right down the middle, and Witt can only pop it up to center field. Mullins will make the catch, second out of the inning. Runner goes back to first, and Bobby Witt Jr.'s batting average is officially below 300 for the first time since pretty much the season. We have solved Bobby Witt Jr. so far this weekend. Maverick Hanley goes out to talk to Kyle Gibson, who was probably about 5 years old when Gibson broke into the league. Speaking of kids, there's Cade Povich. I like the way he's wearing his hat. It's just sort of resting on top of his head. He doesn't want to go bald, folks. That's the secret. You wear a tight hat, you're cutting off the circulation. That's how it works. You wear your hat like Povich. Just rest it on top of your head. Swing and a miss. Vinny Pasquantino. He doubled his first time up. Had a home run in yesterday's ball game off Sir Anthony Dominguez. That pitch is in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 down, runner at first. We're in the top of the third. Winner of this game wins the series. Next pitch coming to Pasquantino. Big cut and a miss on a curveball. And Gibson's 1 strike away from getting out of this inning after being done wrong by the umpire early. Pitch in the dirt, 2-2. Now, what is that? What is that on Gibson's glove? It's like a rectangular-shaped little rubber patch with little spikes on it. What is that? They just had like a frozen shot of it. What is that on the side of Gibson's glove? I've never seen anything like it. They probably said something on the broadcast about it, but I can't hear them. Swing and a miss. Curveball. Gibson strikes out Pasquantino to win the inning.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Sit down, Vinny. Hey, Vinny, why don't you go take a seat over there, huh? Yeah, that's right. Sit down. 3 strikes, you're out, pal. That's right. Why don't you go get your shine box, huh? Hey, Vinny, go get your shine box. All right. Where are we at? I need a drink. I need a drink. I need a drink. I'll be back.
The Yankees lose. The Yankees lose.
All right, Maverick Hanley. First pitch, ball 1. I don't have a button for you yet, Maverick. But with a name like that, I got a feeling there's a lot of options. Next pitch is chopped foul off to the left. 1 ball and 1 strike.
The Yankees lose.
Who is this guy and what does he do? That pitch is called a strike. Blue. And Hyde is barking because you could see the ump turn around and face the dugout there. So, folks, Brandon Hyde is barking. He is barking. One and two on Hanley. Hit in the air to center. Right at the center fielder. Waters makes the catch for the first out in the bottom of the third. Said Mullins coming up.
Well said, now you know what to do.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, no, 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 no. It's bacon!
Rob, Basayo's not ready, dude. Ah, boy. Mullins, swing and a miss. 0-1 the count. Basayo just returned from injury and hasn't really played at all yet in AAA this year. He's gotten maybe a handful of at-bats. They just started playing him in a non-DH role, so he's just playing in the field. It's not time to bring him up. It's not. He's not done cooking. Swing and a miss by Mullins. 1-2 the count. One out, nobody on. Bottom of the third. 1-1 ball game. Yeah, don't forget, folks, Enrique Bradfield Jr. is also on the disabled list. Didn't even mention that when I went over all the injuries a day or two ago. Here's a curveball low to Said. Count even up at 2-2. Hello. Now I'm looking all pink again. I can't figure it out. 2-2 pitch. Outside, full count. Mullins is due for a hit. The payoff. Hit on the ground, foul. Gunnar Henderson waiting on deck. Another 3-2 pitch on the way from Lorenzen to Mullins is fouled straight back off the backstop screen. We'll do it again. Mullins with another long AB. Another 3-2 coming. That one's reached for, served along first base, and a catch made in foul ground. A diving catch by Pasquantino. Umpire says that would have been a foul ball. But the catch is made, and Mullins is retired. 2 down. Tough luck for Said. Here comes Gunnar.
His name's Gunnar, and he's dating my mom.
He takes high, ball 1. Dale's in West Virginia. Chilling in Appalachia. How's it going out in West Virginia? Pitches outside, 2-0. I bet it is. I used to go with my friends on camping trips to West Virginia. We used to always rent out a cabin. This pitch is up and away, 3-0. You know, it's only taken about 57 years, but I think that whole deliverance thing is finally behind, you know, like that reputation's gone now, right? That's ball 4 to Gunnar Henderson. Dale, can you hear a banjo playing in the distance? If so, make sure your cell phone's fully charged. You got a signal. This pitch to Rutschman's outside, 1-0 to Adley.
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
He fouls this next pitch back. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. Mr. Hyde, if Ned Beatty had declined the role, we'd never know who he was. Runner's going, and Rutschman hits it deep to left center field. That ball is going to bounce off the base of the wall, and with Gunnar running, he can walk home from first base. Ladies and gentlemen, it is an RBI double for Adley Rutschman, and the Orioles have taken the lead. It's 2-1. Folks.
It's magic, you know. It's magic. On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride. You believe in magic.
That's right, folks. Splash it up.
Splish, splash, I was taking a bath.
2-1 Baltimore. Bottom of the third, 2 down. Rutschman now at second base. Ryan O'Hearn at the plate takes takes strike 1.
Lights on. Let's turn and burn.
He swung and missed, I guess. Swing and a miss here. It's 0-2. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. This pitch is way high. Pardon me for a sec. This is my only water drinking vessel here. A big old liter full of water. All right, there we go. 1-2 pitch. Outside, 2-2. Folks, I want some more runs. I'm greedy like that. 2-2 pitch. Low and in, full count. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. O'Hearn chased ball 4. A curve ball, low and in. But Adley Rutschman with the clutch RBI double. Scoring Gunnar Henderson, folks. How often have we been able to say that this year? Rutschman doubles in Gunnar. We haven't said it enough, but we've said it now. And it's given us the lead here. We're going to the 4th inning. The Orioles ahead now, 2-1. Erica is angry. Oh, boy. Good thing I took that mod tag off quick. Erica's ready to throw down. Let's see. Were there any news? There was an interesting note that I'm not sure exactly what it means, but the Orioles have announced their starters for the Twins coming up this week. And for whatever reason, they have pushed Dean Kramer back a day. He was on pace or on schedule to pitch Game 2. Cade Povich, Game 1. Povich is starting on Tuesday night, Game 1. But Game 2 right now is to be announced with Kramer listed as the Game 3 starter. What does that mean, folks? I'm not sure, because I don't see how It could be anything other than Brandon Young getting called up. Nobody else currently with the team would be, it wouldn't be their turn. Yeah, Brandon Young's what I'm thinking. I just have to go and check when did Brandon Young last start. It can't be Morton. It can't be Morton. You would think Eflin, but Eflin's making a rehab start today, Ravori. So if Eflin's starting today, then Wednesday is too soon. Here is a dunk shot by Salvador Perez into left field for a leadoff single in the top of the fourth. Gibson threw a pitch right over the heart of the plate. Luckily, Perez didn't barrel it up completely. It'll be a single, and he's a slow-footed guy out there on the bases, so he'll clog up the bases for you. Just keep the ball in the yard, Gibby. We can work around this leadoff single. Here's Michael Garcia. Home run his first time up. That is the run today so far for the Royals. A homer by Garcia. 1-0 pitch is low, 2-0. That is Garcia's third long ball of the season. Holiday, his home run is also number 3 on the year. That pitch is called a strike on the outside edge. We might have gotten an inch. We deserve it. 2-1 on Garcia. Runner at first, nobody out. Outside edge, this time 1 inch too far outside to get the call. 3-1. 61 pitches now on the day for Gibson. Oh boy, boy, got a long run. Kerstad makes the catch into foul ground. Left field. A long run. And Kerstad runs it down. Big out there. Michael Massey with 1 out goes after the first pitch, hits it to right. And standing there, just a couple of feet to his right, Ryan O'Hearn makes the catch. 2 down. Kyle Gibson, folks, 1 more out, and it's 4 innings of 1-run ball. This is looking a little bit like the Kyle Gibson we know. Hunter Renfroe up here, 2 down. Runner still at first base. And the first pitch, that's a strike, ump. That's a strike. He missed another one. Top of the zone. We don't get the call. Chilo's about to have a coronary. A 1-0 pitch. Inside. 2-0. I'll hit the button for you, Chilo.
Why don't you wake up and smell what you shoveling? Why don't you wake up and smell what you shoveling?
The 2-0 in there for a strike.
Oh boy, no. It's bacon!
Two balls, 1 strike. Pitch. Swing and a miss. The sweeper from Gibson. Somebody finally chased it. It's 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. The pitch. Low and away, another sweeper. Renfroe was not going to bite a second time. The count has gone full, and now the runner at first base will get a head start with 2 down. The payoff pitch. Hit hard on the ground, past the diving glove of Mayo. It's a fair ball, and luckily that runner we're talking about is Salvador Perez. He can only post up at third base. It's a double by Renfroe. Second and third, 2 down. And just about anybody other than Perez would have probably scored from first base on this hit. So a chance to still get out of this with the lead. Second and third, 2 down. Drew Waters at the plate, 0 for 1. And a swing and a foul ball. 0-1 on Waters. The 0-1 pitch is a curveball low. Gibson gets the sign. Holds the glove to the chest. Here comes the pitch. Swinging a foul ball off the foot of Waters. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Come on, Charm City chat. 1 more strike. Come on, Gibby. Keep the lead. Hold the line. The 1-2 pitch. Low, 2-2. Deuces are wild. 2 men on, 2 men out, and a 2-2 count on Waters. Here comes the pitch. Taken low. Full count. Luke Maley, the number 9 hitter, on deck. We'd love to have him leading off the next inning. Payoff pitch. Here it is. That one's drilled to left center field. It's going to be trouble. It's down for a hit. 2 runs are going to score, and the Royals have taken the lead. It's 3-2. Kansas City on top. Drew Waters. A 2-run RBI hit. Well, Chilo, you got to pick something now. You can't say the umpire has blown 25 calls and then say, way to go, Gibson. I mean, pick something. 1-0 pitch. Here's a swing and a miss. 1 ball and 1 strike. There's a called strike. 1-2 on Luke Maley. Gibson closing in on 80 pitches now, averaging 20 per inning. So doesn't look like he'll get past the 5th inning. The pace he's on here. That pitch is in the dirt, 2-2. Big Jim blames May the 4th. Gibson's thrown over 20 pitches in 3 of the first 4 innings of the game. Two. Outside, full count. Gibson's thrown a lot of pitches here. To the bottom part of the order. Check on the runner at first. Waters is back. With a full count, he will take off as soon as Gibson goes toward home plate. The pitch popped up. Will end the inning, you would think. Coming in is O'Hearn. He makes the catch. And the inning is over, but damage done. The Orioles had a 2-1 lead. It has now evaporated after a 2-run RBI single by the number 8 hitter, Drew Waters. I mean, just some guy. Drew Waters. I refuse to lose because Drew Waters just scored the game-winning RBI. No, it ain't happening. We're coming back. All right? On to the bottom of the 4th. Kansas City 3, Baltimore 2. Janet is here. Hi, Janet. How the heck are you? I haven't really looked at the out-of-town scores. Hey, AB Normal sending out a free membership to Jeremy Bear. Congrats, Jeremy, and thanks to AB Normal. Very nice gesture.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
Big Jim would like a prize for the 69th like. All right. Big Jim, what's your favorite 80s one-hit wonder song? I'll sing you a couple of bars. That's your gift. Watch him pick an instrumental. Rocket by Herbie Hancock. Ryan Mountcastle's at the plate, and he takes a first pitch strike. That looked low. Come on, Blue. Chilo, did that look low to you? I do believe it's Big Jim's call there, Chilo. Okay, Mountcastle hits it to left. That ball's going back. India makes the catch over his head. Oh, it looked like India wasn't going to be able to close that ball down. He looked a little... he didn't look too graceful on this, but he makes the catch. Tough out for Mountcastle. He nearly had extra bases. Big Jim, that's a strike. I don't remember that band or that song. Swing and a miss by Holiday. Jackson with a home run his last time up. The Orioles have activity in the bullpen. Brian Baker is getting up. Gibson may be done after 4 innings. 1 ball, 1 strike on Holiday. Holiday gets into one to right. Look at this one go. Bye, birdie. Jackson Holiday. It's a coming out party, and the Orioles have tied it back up. Holy cow.
It's magic, you know. It's magic. On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride. You believe in magic.
Folks, that was a thunderbolt. Hey, Melanie. Get away from Jackson. I know what you're up to, Melanie. Get away from him. I know what you're up to, Melanie. Get out of there. 0-1 on Kobe Mayo. What are you up to, Melanie?
Just get it all on there. Just spread it out.
Mayo pops it up. Right field. Can of corn. 2 down. 3-3 ball game. Jackson Holiday with a 2-home run game. And his first 2 at-bats, and here's Melanie right now. Holiday could not be less interested in answering Melanie Newman's question. He's like, move. Kerstad hits one to right. This ball's dropping, and it'll fall in off the glove of Renfroe. And Kerstad hustling to second. He's safe. Heston showing the hustle, getting into scoring position. Splash it up.
Splish, splash, I was taking a bath.
Whoa, look out. What's going on with the splash? My splash button broke. I love the way Holiday just ghosted Melanie Newman. Jackson was like, out of the way, hun. I'm kind of in a zone right now. Talk to me after the game. Here is Maverick Hanley. First pitch is a strike. Next pitch is a strike after a feeble swing. 0-2 on Hanley. First multi-home run game for Holiday. Here's a curveball hit softly. The pitcher has to field it behind the mound, turns around and throws Hanley out to win the inning. But Jackson Holiday, man, look at him barrel this one up. Look at the form on that swing. That is nice to look at. I tell you what, folks. 3-3 ball game after 4. Look, it's we got ourselves what they call a back and forth affair. All right? It's a back and forth affair. It's a family affair. It's a family affair. Tonight's game brought to you by Beggin' Strips.
Bacon! Bacon! Where's the bacon? I smell bacon! 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 Gotta be bacon! Only one thing smells like bacon! That's bacon! 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 There! From that bag! What's it say? I can't read! Please! Please! Give me what's in the bag! Chewy, yummy, smoky bacon!
There you go.
Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! No! 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 It's bacon!
No, it's Bacon Strips, brand dog snack from Purina. Bacon Strips. Dogs don't know it's not bacon.
It's bacon!
Damn it, it's not bacon. Quit calling it bacon.
Let me have a Diablo sandwich, a Dr. Pepper. Make it fast. I'm in a goddamn hurry.
All right, Gibson's day is over. We got a day off tomorrow, so why not rely on what's been a really good bullpen to carry us through this game? We got everybody at our disposal after getting shut out yesterday. An inning from Baker, an inning from Cano, an inning from Soto, an inning from Aiken, an inning from the Mountain, whatever you want. Just no Dominguez, no Perez, and definitely no Charlie Morton. Here is the first pitch, swing and a miss. Brian Baker has been dealing lately. Last time out, he just blew away the three batters he faced. Jonathan India takes off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Top of the order here for the Royals in the top of the 5th. India is 0 for 2. Slider low, 2-1. 2-1 pitch. That one's right in there, and India fouls it back. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Red Sox have a 3-1 lead on the Twins in the top of the 5th. Two pitch is fouled back. We'll do it again. A lot of people in the upper deck here at the stadium today. Good looking crowd, maybe 30,000 plus. This pitch is fouled back. Still 2-2. The Rays have a 2-0 lead on the Yankees. That's in the bottom of the 3rd. Two to India. That one's drilled to left. Stay down, stay down. It does not stay down. It just clears the wall. And Brian Baker has given up a line drive home run that would have been about 30 feet short and about 20 feet too low to leave the yard last year. That is a new left field home run if I've ever seen one. India sneaks one out to left. And the Royals are back in front, 4-3. Here's Bobby Witt Jr. Swing and a miss behind that fastball. One and one after a low changeup. Slider off the plate. 2 balls, 1 strike. And a fastball outside, 3-1. Don't forget the umps, Chilo. Don't forget the umps. I enjoy when you blame the umps versus the players. This ball's hit deep to left center. Mullins is going back. He's on the track and pulls it in right in front of the wall out in the bullpen area in left center field. That ball nearly got out of here, but Bobby Witt Jr. continues to be kept quiet here in this series. Again, that's why it's so imperative that we win this game today. He had two or three games without Salvador Perez and an entire series where Bobby Witt Jr. hasn't done anything. You got to win 2 of those 3 games. You gotta. Vinny Pasquantino, first pitch is a strike, next pitch is up and away. The count is 1-1. He has a double, and he has struck out 1 for 2. Next pitch from Baker off the plate, low and away. Two one, hit on the ground, up the middle, and Holiday with a nice backhanded stop into the outfield grass, but no chance to make a play out of it. That'll be a infield hit for Pasquantino, who celebrates because he's not the sort to typically get an infield hit. Runner at first, 1 out. Here's Salvador Perez. And first pitch to him is a slider, front door slider, catching the inside corner for a strike. A single and a run scored, 1 for 2 on the day for Perez. Changeup fouled away, 0-2. We are in the top of the 5th. On a Sunday afternoon, overcast day in Baltimore. Rubber game of the series. Pitch is off the plate outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Baker's next pitch is fouled back. Still 1-2. That fastball at 98. Baker has had to throw 20 pitches here, and he's only gotten 1 out. The 1-2. That one's hit on the ground. Could be 2. They go to second for 1. Holiday to first. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Mayo to Holiday to Mountcastle. We haven't had too many double plays that involve Kobe Mayo and Jackson Holiday, folks. We just had one. Could be the first one ever. Who knows? So the inning is over. The Royals get the lead right back. I mean, this is how it's gone, folks. Kansas City took a 1-0 lead, top of the 2nd, on a home run by Michael Garcia. The Orioles tied it at 1 when Holiday hit his first home run of the day. The Orioles took the lead in the 3rd on an Adley Rutschman RBI double scoring Gunnar Henderson. But then in the 4th inning, 2 runs for Kansas City gave them the lead on a 2-run single by Drew Waters. Jackson Holiday then tied the game back up in the bottom of the 4th with his 2nd home run today. And now in the top of the 5th, Kansas City takes the lead back on a Jonathan India home run. It is 4-3. Folks, this game's only half over, and there's been like either a tie or a lead change like 5 times. So buckle up. This looks like this is going to be a wild one here. And we're about to get into the bullpens. Lorenzen will likely come out for his 5th inning of work, but I don't think he'll go much deeper than that. Top of the order due up for the Orioles. Big Jim is predicting 3 consecutive home runs. I don't know if we want to become home run dependent, though, Big Jim. But I tell you what, our viewer of last year, Mr. Home Run Dependent Offense guy, hey, dude, if you're out there watching quietly, wouldn't you love to be a home run dependent offense at this point? Right now, we're a no-run dependent offense a lot of nights. Yeah, it's I'll take the runs any way they come. At this point, Lorenzen dealing with that little device in his hat, the headset, whatever, a little drive-through speaker. I wonder if I could hack the signal to one of those things if I'm at the ballpark. Here's Ced Mullins. He takes way up and away on a curveball that Lorenzen did not properly release. It is 1-0 on Ced. Come on, buddy.
Well said, now you know what to do.
Make it 2-0. That pitch is low. I got a feeling Ced's going to draw a leadoff walk or get a hit. Ced is getting on base here. I am guaranteeing it. You hear me? Mullins goes to right field. It's high. It's far. It is gone. Bye, Birdie. Your boy, the Birdwatcher, guaranteed it. He guaranteed it. Holy cow. Folks.
It's magic, you know. It's magic. On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride. You believe in magic.
I guaranteed. Folks, you never guarantee. You never guarantee. You're just setting yourself up to look like a fool. I guaranteed. I feel like Justin Wilson right now. I guarantee. Folks, you know, you're making that jambalaya, that gumbo. You need that cayenne pepper, that onion. I guarantee. Activity in the Royals bullpen. Gunnar Henderson has an 0-2 count. Curveball in the dirt, 1-2.
His name's Gunnar and he's dating my mom.
I can't wait to cut the clip of that home run call because, 3 seconds before liftoff, I guaranteed. That pitch is high, 2-2 the count. And now Melanie Newman's trying to ride Ced Mullins' jock. Hey, Melanie. Here's a swing and a miss. Gunnar goes down. And Ced walks away from Melanie as quick as humanly possible. Melanie, we're prize fighters. We're like Rocky, all right? We don't need the distraction of the ladies in the middle of the ball game, all right? Go grab a soft pretzel. Come back and talk to the guys after the game, all right? Am I a misogynist? I'm sorry. Even if it was a dude, I don't want him there. Like, get out of here. We're in the middle of a game. Adley Rutschman. 0-1 pitch is fouled off. It's 0-2. I tell you what. If you're going to do it, at least wear those highway patrol sunglasses like you did the other day. Make it look official. Here's a pitch in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Rutschman. Yeah, besides, Erica's already taking care of the team, all right? That pitch is fouled away. It's still a ball and 2 strikes. Keegan Aiken is getting up in the pen. He'll work the 6th. Then I'll guess Soto, or what is it? Cano in the 7th, Soto in the 8th, the Mountain in the 9th. There's my prediction. Ground ball, second base. Massey gobbles it up over to first in time, 2 away. Rutschman now 1 for 3. Base is empty for Ryan O'Hearn. The Royals have a lefty and a righty up. Hey, Erica puts in the hard work. There's a called strike to Ryan O'Hearn.
Lights on. Let's turn and burn.
O'Hearn is 0 for 2 today. We got 4 runs. We're in the 5th inning. It's time for him to join the hit parade. And he gets into one. Left center field. Going back. That ball is gone! BW predicts another. Bye-bye birdie. Home run lucky number 7 for O'Hearn. And the Orioles have taken the lead 5-4. I don't believe what I just saw. Holy cow.
It's magic, you know. It's magic. It's magic. You believe in magic.
Folks, I got to ask you.
Do you believe in me? Do you believe in me? Do you believe in me?
All right. Let's go. Hey, what happened? The inning is over? Oh, Lorenzen's done. Pitching change. Orioles lead at 5-4. What can I tell you? Just BW over here predicting home runs and whatnot. I mean, I know I didn't predict home run, but I predicted something big for 2 guys moments before it happened. What in God's name? You want me to go back in here? I'll go back. Let's go back. How far back I got to go? Where is it? Where is his home run? There's a and a righty up. Puts
It's turning.
into one. Left center field. Going back. That. Oh, wait.
Lights on. Let's
All right. To Ryan O'Hearn.
lights on. Let's
What
turn
do
and
I
burn.
say right here? O'Hearn is 0 for 2 today. We got 4 runs. We're in the 5th inning. It's time for him to join the hit parade. It's time for him to join the hit parade. Left center field. Going back. That ball is gone! All right, what about the other one? What about the other one? Here's Bobby Witt Jr. No, not you. Top of the 5th for his 5th inning. Top is pretty. If you're out right now, we're a no run. Yeah, I'll take that little device. He takes way up and away. Mullins Goes to right field. All right, here you go.
I got a feeling Ced's going to draw.
Oh, here we go.
Make it 2-0. That pitch is low.
Right here.
Feeling Ced's going to draw a leadoff walk or get a hit. Ced is getting on base here. I am guaranteeing it. Do you hear me? Mullins goes to right field. It's high. It's far. It is gone.
There it is. All right, by the way, sorry for putting myself first. Ryan Mountcastle just popped out to the catcher to win the inning in foul ground. But the Orioles have taken the lead back. Home run derby at the yard today at the end of 5. Baltimore 5, Kansas City 4. 2 home runs from Jackson, a home run from Ced, and a home run from O'Hearn. What an inning that was. What a crazy ball game we got going on here. Oh, you guys want the lottery numbers? You guys do understand I'm 12 hours ahead, right? I am currently well into Monday here. So I already know what's going to happen. If you guys ever want lotto numbers, I don't know why you don't ask me. I'm like Gray's Sports Almanac over here. All right. Keep guaranteeing good things. All right. I guarantee Scarlett Johansson will divorce whoever that dude is she's with and marry me. All right? I'm going to guarantee that. Did it work yet? Folks, the number you want is right over here. There it is. 26-17. Brian Baker will begin the 6th inning. Michael Garcia at the plate. First pitch is ball 1. Next, come on, Blue. Give us that corner. 2-0 on Garcia. 5-4 Orioles. God, we got to win this game. We've got to win this game. Garcia gets into on the left. Are you kidding me? Tie ball game. Home run. This is crazy. It's 5-5. This is absolutely insane. What in the hell is going on at the yard today? 5-5 ball game. Second home run of the day for Garcia. India with a home run as well. Seven total home runs between these two teams. And we're only just starting the 6th inning. It's been 5 innings and 1 batter, 7 home runs in the ball game. Baker is coming out for Keegan Aiken. Pitching change in Baltimore. Crazy ball game. It's just a crazy ball game, folks. What are you going to do, you know? It beats watching getting shut out. I'll tell you that much. I mean, imagine if this was a postseason game. This would be an all-time classic. We do have one significant advantage, folks. Home field. We bat last. We got last. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's better to just, like I was trying to look ahead at, the bullpen that we got, the arms that we trust the most, they're all available. And if Gibson's coming out after 4 innings, we need 5 guys to pitch an inning. I already named who I'm looking at: 2 lefties, Aiken and Soto; 2 righties, Baker and Cano, and then you get to that 9th inning with Bautista. So everybody gets 1 inning, right? And ideally, every pitcher starts the inning and completes the inning. If a guy pitches an inning and then comes back out to start the next inning, you want to talk about analytics. A lot of relievers, they got 1 inning in them, and then you sit them, you bring them back out, you don't get a good result. So why not just assign each person an inning? Now, obviously, if they get hit, if they get hit, knocked around, you gotta readjust and you gotta pull that guy. But Baker had done his job, right? And I trust Keegan Aiken to come in. I don't care if it's a righty or a lefty up, to get the next 3 guys out. But Brandon Hyde doesn't play it that way. 1-2 the count on Michael Massey. Nobody out, a run in. It's a tie ball game. This game is nuts, folks. This game is nuts, and it's barely half over. One-two pitch, foul back. We'll do it again. Man, I wish I had something. I ate through all my snack crackers. 1-2 pitch is just off the plate outside. Hanley tried to frame it. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and down goes Massey. It's almost like Keegan Aiken could have just started the inning or something. He gets the strikeout.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Yeah, that's... I just don't know why Hyde does it. I don't know why. Popped foul by Renfroe. I mean, here's a right-handed batter. Aiken is going to go after him. And I'm betting on the fact he's going to retire him. 0-1 pitch is low. 1 ball, 1 strike. That blows on many levels. Wait, are we talking about some of the Charm City ladies when they're with the Oriole players? Here's a ground ball to third, a bounce throw to first by Mayo, and Mountcastle able to pick it for the 2nd out. Kobe Mayo, I thought he was supposed to have a very strong arm. Maybe not the most accurate, but strong. I mean, he is bouncing that ball over there. It got the job done. That's not exactly the kind of throw I'm expecting from Kobe Mayo. Here is Waters, swing and a miss. It's 0-1, 2 down, bases empty. Next pitch, foul back, 0-2. I understand being nervous, but man, tie ball game in a game that's just so important. I mean, if he's due up to hit the next inning, great. But after that, I'd probably put Rivera in right now. There's a base hit in the left field by Waters, a 2-out hit. I want to give Mayo his chance, but defense is important. Again, starting the game at the top of the stream here. If you weren't here, I'm going over the lineup and I'm looking at it and I'm saying, okay, we got Ryan O'Hearn playing corner outfield today, which is something that you don't want to do too much, and making it more difficult to digest is that Kerstad's playing in the opposite corner. So you really have no quality corner outfielders. You're asking a lot of Sed Mullins, and then you're putting Mayo at third. Maley pops one up to center. Mullins is going to camp under it, and in the inning, this ball game is tied again after the second home run of the day by Michael Garcia. He hit it off Brian Baker. 5 runs, 9 hits for Kansas City. They've left 4. 5 runs, 7 hits for the Orioles. They've left 3. But we've also got an extra turn at the plate. We're the home team. It's the bottom of the 6th coming up and a chance to get back on top. Let's go. Yeah, the ladies of the Charm City chat, they do a lot of extracurricular work behind the scenes to try to help the team out. And I just want to show my appreciation for the ladies of Baltimore. Doing whatever they can to, I don't know. For example, like lend a hand. Sometimes everybody needs to lend a hand, and the Charm City chat ladies they'll lend a hand. They'll help you if you need it. Maybe you've had a rough day. Maybe you need to just calm down for a minute so you can focus. Whatever it takes. Just to boost that morale, For the sake of the team. That's all. Hey, is the sun coming up? What time is it here? It's only 2:30 in the morning. That Homer hose looks like it was stolen out of somebody's frat house. Holiday hits one to center on the first pitch. Waters had come in a couple of steps, then retreats a step or two to make the catch. Holiday out in one pitch. It's a hobby. It's a hobby. It's like a side job. Kobe Mayo is at the plate, folks. Can we please see him do something Kobe Mayo-esque?
Just get it all on there. Just spread it out.
I just want to see this dude hit the crap out of a baseball in an Oriole uniform. I've already been predicting a lot, folks. Are you ready for another prediction? Maybe I need a little extra help on this one. Come on, Kobe. It's time. The 1-1 pitch is up and away, and the count is 2-1 on Mayo. Kobe, have you seen all the balls flying around? 2-1 pitch, swing and a miss. folks. He got a slider on the outside edge and missed it. 2-2. Big Jim says there should be a night commemorating the ladies of Baltimore at the yard. I think they have that night, Big Jim. It's called a free clinic night, where you can go in and get tested for a variety of things and make sure you're okay. Ball 4 to Mayo. Folks, Kobe, take your base. BW's got jokes. He's walking that dangerous line of playfully joking to the ladies of Baltimore. And just how promiscuous they might be. Oh yeah, you ladies. I've had some Orioles magic back in the day. It's been a long time. I had to switch out my talcum powder for Old Bay. What? Hey, my sub count just did something crazy. Oh, by the way, yesterday I think I had a net +1 sub. That's what you get when, you misbehave. I'm trying to do better, folks. And by doing better, look how I just leave it at that and go right back into talking about nice, pleasant, fun things like, I don't know, the ladies of Baltimore. Can we go back to that? Hey there, Rhino. How you doing, buddy? Rising Rhino, ladies and gentlemen. He has arrived. You know, sometimes when people come in, you have an announcer that says, this person needs no introduction. Rhino's a little bit different. Rhino provides his own introduction. He announces himself. It's a different way of doing things, and I like it. Lefty on the mound now for the Royals, Angel Zerpa. Zerpa. Ask your doctor if Zerpa is right for you. That's right. The Rhino is charging to the chat. Verza, diving stop by Bobby Witt Jr. They go to second for one over to first. What an amazing double play started by Bobby Witt to end the inning. Heston Kjerstad, unfortunately, the victim of this absolutely amazing double play. Folks, you got to tip your cap. That was a thing of beauty there by the Royals. Sucks for us, inning over.
Big buck. Stop it all.
Wow, that was something from Bobby Witt Jr. He hasn't done much with the bat in this series, but he just showed you why he's still, in all facets of the game, a superstar. That was... And everybody else, Michael Massey, the second baseman, Vinny Pasquantino at first. All three players involved in that double play. Getting her done. Very impressive. We got a 5-5 ball game as we head now to the late innings. 7th inning coming up. Why us? Yeah, that Ellie catch. That Ellie catch was something. You miss Permanently Temporary and Cooking with K. Well, I wish that channel would have had more success. By the way, folks, coming up on Saturday, 6 days from now, we'll be playing out in the West Coast against the Angels. It'll be the consecutive streak of 200 games called for the channel for these Orioles since opening day last season. But what was it Rhino just said? Oh, right. I have another channel. What the hell was my point? I had a point about the other channel. I don't know. I just lost my train of thought. Yenier Cano is on the mound. If it comes back to me, it probably wasn't that important anyway. I don't know. Jonathan India is at the plate. Cano on the mound. 0-1 the count. Next pitch is swung on and missed. 0-2. 5-5 ball game. Yeah, I do believe Mike Trout is hurt again. Oh, 2 pitch to India. Inside. The 1-2 pitch. Hit on the ground and foul. We'll do it again. We're in the top of the 7th, 5-5. Kansas City, Baltimore. Rubber game of this 3-game series. Orioles trying to win back-to-back series for the first time this season. Here's a foul ball at the plate off of India, who goes down and is now favoring his left leg, it looks like. Off of his left foot. Foul ball off the foot of India, and he takes a break to shake it off. One and 2 the count on India, back in the box. Pitch from Cano. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and Cano with the pose. Sit down.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
I might need to refresh this game pretty soon. Then again, we started late because of we were using that other backup stream. Here's a ball hit in the air by Witt. Deep to left. Stay in the yard. That ball's gone. Bobby Witt has finally touched up the Orioles in this series, and it couldn't come at a worse time. Late in the ball game to give the Royals the lead back. Kansas City 6, Baltimore 5. How many more home runs in this game? I can't. We have to win this game. We have to win this game. I'm not going to allow us to lose this game. We keep trading blows here, folks. We're punching back and forth like that fight, and they live. If you know, you know. Vinny Pasquantino has ball 1. Next pitch is low, 2-0. We get the call there. 2 balls, 1 strike on a pitch at the very bottom of the zone. Thank you, Rob. He's ready. So why is Kramer getting bumped, and why are we starting Young if we are starting Young? When did Young pitch last? Rob, can you find that out? Does it make sense that he would be ready to pitch on a Wednesday night? Why are they doing that? Full count on Pasquantino. Vinny gets into one to right, and that ball is gone. Back-to-back home runs off of Cano. The Royals lead at 7-5. We cannot give up. We cannot give up. We cannot give up. Not today. Not like this. I'm not going to allow it. I'm not going to allow it. Clearly, the ball is flying out the yard, folks. Both teams are doing it. I refuse to lose. Here is Salvador Perez. He takes ball 1. This ball's up the middle. Second base. Holiday has it over to first. In time. 2 down. Perez retired. Hang in there, folks. By the way, the Rays ahead of the Yankees 5-zip. You want to feel slightly better? Rays ahead of the Yankees 5-zip. There's a called strike to Garcia. 2 for 3 with a pair of solo home runs. This ball's drilled in the center and down for a hit. Third hit of the day for Garcia. Second straight day with 3 hits. He's on fire. I remember Michael Garcia being a pest last season when we played him, mainly because of his base running abilities. He'd get on base and he would steal bases at will. But he is turned into a slugger, apparently. I don't know if it's... He came into the weekend with an average at or above 300. So he was already doing well, but man, he looks like an all-star player now. If he's got speed and power and hitting for average like this. Drew French had a chat with Cano. Michael Massey due up, 2 down, runner at first. Check on the runner, Garcia. He's back. So, yeah, now we have a situation where he's not homered. Can't steal when you homer, but now he's got a base hit. And with a 2-run lead, he's a big candidate to try and steal. Massey pops it up on the infield. Playable. Look out. My goodness, Kobe Mayo nearly running over Maverick Hanley. Jesus, Kobe. Careful, big man. Inning over. God. Oh, my God. All right, folks. Look, I'm going to have to be quiet on this one because I got to save my outbursts for, big moments in the game because there's been a lot of home runs and stuff today. Doesn't mean I don't want you guys to not give me some enthusiasm back to me, but bit of a low-key version. It's time to throw some cakes on the griddle. Get them cakes up in the chat, folks. It's the 7th inning stretch.
Thank God I'm a country boy. 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 Thank God I'm a country boy.
This team gives you nothing. Well, can't say I agree. It's the new version of BW. Not going to go into an entire tirade after a comment like that. I'll just respond with, can't say I agree with you. There. Diplomatic, to the point, free of confrontation, and focusing on calling the ball game. Look at the progress in just 24 hours made by BW over here. I'm working on it.
Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy.
All right. Folks, we're down 2. We've got 3 more innings to the plate. We've hit the ball out of the yard a few times already today. 4 times to be exact. So typically down 2 runs late, you talk about a bloop and a blast. But the way this game's going, could be a blast and a blast. Just a couple of blasts. Forget the bloop. Maverick Hanley will lead it off. And then we got the top of the order. All right, Angel Zerpa on the mound. Maverick Hanley at the plate. Bottom of the 7th, the Orioles trail it by 2. The pitch is in there for a strike, a slider. Hanley looking for his first major league hit. That one might have hit him. Please tell me that hit him. It did. Thank you. Don't move out of the way. Take one for the team, my friend. Perfect. Maverick, you've just joined the stats sheet as a major leaguer. You have reached base for the first time. You've been hit by a pitch. That counts on base percentage. Welcome to the bigs, kid. Take one for the team. Mullins, top of the order. Let's go. It's a crazy game, folks.
Well said, now you know what to do.
It's already crazy. Why shouldn't it get more crazy? First pitch to Mullins is on the outside edge, but the ump says no. Ball 1. Okay. I'm ready for anything. The 1-0 pitch is fouled straight back. Scared the crap out of some lady sitting 2-3 rows behind home plate there. Always funny to see that. The classic flinch By the way, the guy in the Mandalorian helmet is still sitting there wearing a Mandalorian helmet. You would think somebody might do that for a gag at the start of the game. This dude is going the distance, clearly wanting to be seen on TV. In his Mandalorian helmet. The 2-1 to Mullins. That one's hit in the left center. Up straightaway center, I guess. Maybe it started to swerve back toward center field. Anyway, it's caught out there in center. Mullins is retired. You see, Erica's not the only one taking one for the team. Erica's willing to take 3, 4, 5. Interesting bullpen action. We got the lefty Soto and the righty Morton. Lefty Soto, if this game, I would think, is still close. Righty Gibson, I guess, in case the game gets out of hand one way or another. I don't know. Why is he up? Gunner hits a ground ball foul. Come on, Gunner.
His name's Gunner and he's dating my mom.
Come on, man. Lucas Urseg is up for the Royals. He was unhittable yesterday. We don't want to face him. Come on, we need to do something this inning. That pitch is outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Come on. Come on. Come on. I need Orioles magic. I need it now. I need it. We need it this inning. I can feel it. We need it. 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground slowly, and changing his mind to going to first base is Pasquantino. After looking at second base for a while, it was a close play. I do think Gunner's out. But Vinny nearly was stuck between a rock and a hard place there. No man's land, whatever the hell the expression is. Anyway, there's 2 down. It's going to be up to Adley. We need a big hit right now. Come on, man.
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
We need a big, big hit. He gets to hit from his favored side, the right side, against the lefty Zerpa. First pitch is a strike. Come on, Adley. Normally, I try to advise you to avoid going for that home run swing, but given the we got to pop up right side. Renfroe makes the catch. Inning over. Well, that's tough, folks. The Royals are going to have some tough guys to close the game out in the final 2 innings. And we just had, Gunner and Mullins and Adley. They're only going to get one more chance, maybe. So, yeah, that inning coming away with nothing really hurts. We go to the 8th inning. It's Kansas City 7, Baltimore 5. I need us to win today. I need it. No clutch that time. Let's see, a right-hander, a switch hitter, another right-hander. If they bring in Morton, what are they doing? What happened to Matt Bowman? I mean, to me, if you're not going to go with Soto, then maybe go with Matt Bowman. ABM, anybody but Morton in any game that's within reach. one way or the other. That's my policy. Look at that view from that warehouse. I would give anything to have my apartment right there. That would be my number one dream. An apartment looking right over into the field like that. I'd never leave. I'd never leave. Charlie Morton is pitching. Here we go. First pitch is in there for a strike. So Morton, that curveball he just threw had some really slick movement on it, and he threw it for a strike. It's almost like there's a called strike 2 fastball. Let me guess. Morton is just going to suddenly be really good out of the pen. Is that how this works? Look at that curveball. Hit on the ground to third. Mayo over to first in time. One away. Curveball looks completely different. It's not this big, fat breaking pitch that he either can't find the zone with or hitters are clobbering. This one has got some, like a circular motion to it. I got to refresh the game here. I hit the 2-hour mark. Completely different looking curveball today. Where was this? Two down. I just missed the second out. How did it happen? How did it happen? Well, it was put in play on a curveball, I think. Or am I looking at the previous batter? There's 2 down in the inning. Morton got 2 outs on 4 pitches and now gets ahead of Maley 0-1. Outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. I mean, Charlie, is this what you always wanted? Did you just want to pitch bad enough to make us put you in the pen so you could pitch 1 inning at a time for $15 million? Was that the plan? Because I wish you would have just told us and not make us go 0-7 in your first 7 appearances. 2-1 pitch. There's that curveball. Just missed. It's a better looking curveball, folks. Can you see it? I see it. That ball's drilled. Okay. Never mind. Home run. Morton. To the backup catcher, number 9 hitter, who hadn't even had a plate appearance until today. He gets one off of Morton. How many home runs is that for the Royals? It's 8-5. Man, Charlie, I tried to talk you up, dude. I tried. Now Dan, you're too late, bro. You're too late. You can't see the home run and then, bro. Come on, man. Are you trying to make me look bad? I mean, you had like 4 minutes to type it in. Then the home run comes, and then now you're typing it. Okay. 1-0 on India. That's a called strike, 1-1. 8-5 Kansas City. That pitch is low, 2-1. Is it 8 home runs now? Is that what it is? No, that would be all solo home runs. It's got, what is it, like 6 home runs for Kansas City? By the way, again, the Royals came into this series next to last in home runs in all of baseball. And today they've hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 home runs. Anybody want to move that wall back again? 2-2 pitch. Low and away, full count. Hit on the ground and through the left side for a base hit. India reached far out and pulled the ball on the ground. Still got it through the hole. Charlie Morton is now about to face Bobby Witt Jr., who after a slumber in this series, first with that dazzling play in the field, then came up to hit after that web gem. Hit a home run. Now he's up there with a man on, 2 down, and Morton on the mound. Yikes. I can't look. I'm going to have to call this particular at-bat like this. Okay? I'm just going to kind of... First pitch is outside. I feel more comfortable like this. That ball's fouled away. 1-1 the count. I know it's a bit unorthodox, folks. Just trying to get through this at-bat. 1-1 on Witt. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I'm like the drummer from Rage Against the Machine. I turn around. One-two pitch, line drive, base hit into the right center field gap. It's going to get all the way down, and here comes a runner home. The relay throw is not in time, and the Royals have made it 9-5. Charlie Morton, so much for the bullpen role, and this is why I'm watching like this. You know what's hilarious? There's a guy out there on YouTube named Jim something. If you see him, he's always got his baseball hat on backwards, even though he's like my age. Which, you know, is always a bad look. Whatever. He's always uploading content, and he's always got better betting sponsor advertisers. Anyway, he put out a recent video talking about mock trade ideas involving Kobe Mayo for the Orioles, trying to get some pitching back in return. And one of his bright ideas, what was it? We challenged this. Play at the plate, I guess. The runner's safe. We lose the challenge. So this guy is saying, hey, you know what we can do? We can make a trade with this team, but the value, you know, it's, you know, involving Kobe Mayo. But since Mayo has a lot of value to his prospect tag, and the pitcher they were talking about getting back, they're like, well, the Orioles would have to send another player over there, you know, as a salary dump. And so he's like, well, you can put Charlie Morton into that trade package. Like, who would take Charlie Morton in a trade right now? Who would pick up his salary? Are you kidding me? It's DFA and Dunsky for this guy. Or if he had a little bit of pride, he would just say, you know what, I got to retire. 2 down, runner at third, 2-1 the count on Vinny Pasquantino. That ball is fouled away, 2-2. I don't see any need for a fire sale. Just because if this team blows its chances of making the playoffs simply because of Charlie Morton disaster. Look, Charlie Morton might cost this team the division. It might even cost us a playoff spot because of the damage done. By the way, this inning is over on a ground ball. But just because Charlie Morton stinks doesn't mean that the large portion of this roster is still a very good team. It's still a very good team. This team doesn't need to start from scratch. Are you kidding me? I mean, we got a lot of young players still locked up for several years. There's no giant rebuild. We just got to go out there and get a couple of pitchers that are quality and maybe, a little younger so that they stay here for more than 1 year. It's not a big overhaul, I think. I mean, folks, I think people who think that way are just a little too jumping the gun. 101 wins 2 years ago, 91 wins last year. This season has gotten off to a bad start. We're decimated with injuries. It's not an excuse. It is legit. Charlie Morton was a disaster. Otherwise, this team is playing 500 ball. It's not a rebuild situation. Now, if you want to bring in a new GM and start retooling is different than rebuilding, right? If you want to start, drafting a little differently, maybe putting some more emphasis on developing pitching talent versus just hitters, that's all well and good. But does this team need to have a fire sale? No fire sale. None needed. Hey, Ryan O'Hearn gets into one, and that ball is going to hit off the wall. My goodness, O'Hearn just missed a home run. But we need base runners anyway. And he's on at second here with a leadoff double in the 8th, folks. Don't give up yet.
Lights on. Let's turn and burn.
If you've been here the whole game, you know damn well that this isn't your average down by 4 runs in the 8th inning kind of game. There is a potential rally. Let's go. Ryan Mountcastle at the plate. They still got Zerpa out there on the mound. They have not gone to Urseg yet. Mountcastle on the ground. Base hit right center field. And here comes O'Hearn. He comes in to score. And just like that, the Orioles get one back. It's 9-6. I told you it's that kind of game, folks. The Royals let us back into this by not going to Urseg, and they're still not going to them. Here is Jackson Holiday. 2 home runs today. 2 for 3. Lefty on lefty. Pitch is in there. 1 ball and 1 strike. Come on, Jackson. The 1-1 pitch is way high. Janet had a freaking ad. Do you have YouTube Premium? Is that why you're freaking out? What happened? 2-1 count. Pitch. Holiday fouls it off to the left. 2-2. Keep the line moving. There's nobody out, a run in, and a runner at first base. I don't know. The Savannah Bananas had a game today. I saw it on my YouTube recommend page. The whole country's got Savannah Banana fever. 2-2 pitch. On the outside edge, and somehow Holiday is still at the plate. The count is full. That could have been a called strike 3. Full count. Payoff pitch. Smacked into left center field. A base hit. The line keeps moving. And the tying run is coming up with nobody out. Folks, let's go. Turn on the faucet. Turn on the sprinkler. And splash it up. We need this one. Kobe Mayo due up next, and the Royals are going to the pen. 9-6. 2 on, nobody out. And a call to the bullpen. Now hold on, Chilo. When he say we riot like BW said, that would put me on the hook as inciting a riot. You are publicly announcing that I have officially incited a potential riot, and it is being captured and recorded live on YouTube. Maybe I should retract any statement. I have no... I have nothing to do with any potential rioting. Just don't start Mateo, and then we don't even have to worry about it, right? Quiet riot? So come on, feel the noise. Girls, rock your boys. We'll get wild, wild, wild. Earthseg time. Oh, boy. And we don't really have a lefty pinch hitting option for Mayo. Not that one I can think of. Kobe. You need to just run into one, man. Run into one. First pitch is off the plate, ball 1. Okay, ball 1. Let's go. Two on, nobody out. Erseg on the mound, the 1-0 pitch. And Mayo chased ball 2 on a pitch inside. He fouls it away. The count is 1-1. Come on, Kobe. You got to lock in, man. You got to just guess right sometime. If guessing is what you're doing, God, a slider. He whiffed. I mean, if Urseg throws that again, Mayo is toast. By the way, Mayo on toast does not sound good. Kobe has got to foul some pitches off until he gets something he can hit. He lays off there. Good. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Come on, Kobe. Lock in, dude. Think about how you've been hitting that baseball ever since you're 3 feet tall. Lock in there, man. Let your natural talent do the work. Lock in. Two pitch to Mayo. Popped up on the infield. Second base for the first out. Can't even advance the runners. Mayo with a pop out on the infield. 1 out. Heston Kjerstad, 1 for 3. He has a double today. We need an extra base hit. First pitch. Hit on the ground. First base. Pasquantino gets 1, and that's the only runner they'll get. Second out. It'll be a fielder's choice. Runners now at first and third. Two down. And the number 9 hitter, Maverick Hanley, due up. I mean, do you get rid of the DH and let somebody pinch hit here? I kind of would. Oh, we are. Okay. Ramon Laureano is going to pinch hit for Maverick Hanley. And by doing this, we will lose the DH. The only way it's going to have any effect is if the Orioles come all the way back to hit again 10 batters from now. It'll be the pitcher spot, right? Next time up. Because Adley will now be the catcher. And DH is lost. There's another different fan in the front row with a Mandalorian helmet on. Oh, no. The guy who was wearing it gave it to the guy sitting in front of him now. Here's a called strike to Laureano.
Ramon just threw a rock at me.
So the Mandalorian helmet getting passed around. 0-1 pitch to Laureano. That one's hit hard, but right at the center fielder for the third out. I mean, right on the line, right at the center fielder, and the inning is over. Urseg comes in and puts the fire out. The Orioles were set up for a big rally. They get the 1 run. Damn Lucas Urseg. He should be on our team. Could at least one of you in the Charm City chat who have been with me since last season, can you please confirm to everybody that I'm not lying when I say that for about a month straight leading up to the trade deadline, when we were all ready to find somebody to replace Craig Kimbrell, some people are like, well, let's get Mason Miller. And I'm like, you know how much that would cost? I'm like, you know who would be good? That's also on Oakland right now? The guy that sets up Miller. This guy, Lucas Urseg. You know about him? No, I don't know about him. Yeah, you know why? Because all the attention's on Mason Miller. Lucas Urseg's out there throwing 99, 100. And nobody's talking about him. We can get him in a trade for probably not a whole lot because he's being undervalued. And what happened? Kansas City traded for him. And now he's, let me tell you what Lucas Urseg's stats are in the season at this point. How's this sound? How's a .63 ERA sound? How does not giving up a home run in 14 innings sound? How about one walk? How about one walk on the season? How's that sound? Sounds like an elite relief pitcher that could have been had for a pretty good price. We traded for Dominguez instead. Matt Bowman is on the mound. Top of the ninth, first pitch to Salvador Perez is a called strike. Rutschman now doing the catching. And again, the DH has been lost. If the Orioles do bat around, it would be the pitcher's spot. This ball is hitting a shallow right, and it's going to dunk in there for a base hit. Perez, I think that's his second bloop hit of the day. The big man coming through with a couple of bloops. Final score, the Twins defeated the Red Sox 5-4. Yeah, Danny Coulomb, I didn't want to see him go. Here goes the runner. Throw down to second is not only late, but short. And that'll be a stolen base. Who's that out there running? Pitch outside to Garcia. So somebody pinch running for Salvador Perez stole second base, and I'm trying to find out who it is. I was too busy looking at Lucas Erceg's stats. Kyle Isbell. No? I'm confused. Kyle Isbell is in the ball game and playing in center field. Who's on base right now? Maybe I've lost my mind. I don't know, folks. I am running out of steam. Once again, I live on the other side of the planet, if you didn't know. And your game last night was my early morning game. Your game today is my same day but late night game. So, been a bit of a long day. Michael Massey has an 0-1 count. The pitch from Bowman, swing and a miss. Chased a splitter way off the plate and in the dirt. 0-2. Pitch. That ball's hitting the right pretty deep. Looking up. Massey doesn't have a home run on the season, and he's got one now. A 2-run bomb. It's 11-6 Kansas City. Your boy's got to get up and walk around. Man, oh Shevitz. Looks like the Yankees are going to lose today, too. So, for the second straight day, we had two opportunities to not only win a series, but to gain ground on both New York and Boston, and it doesn't look like we're going to do it. Wait, now I'm down to 26-10. What's going on with this sub count? Should I take a look at the actual website? Okay. Well, apparently the next subscriber makes it 2620, according to the actual YouTube page. still slow going on the subs. We're averaging like 5 a day lately. That is not the pace that is going to get us to 5,000 this year, folks. I can tell you that. Hunter Renfroe at the plate, 1-1 the count. No runners on base with 1 out. Royals up by 5 now in the 9th. Pitch is a strike. It's 1-2. So, yeah, things are tough all over. That pitch is off the plate, 2-2. I mean, folks, honestly, if we're averaging like 5 a day, we're not going to get to 3,000 subs until like after the All-Star break, and almost no chance of getting to 4,000 when the goal was to just double season 1 and get to 5,000. We're nowhere near that pace. Not even close. 3-2 pitch is popped up. First base side, Mountcastle in foul ground makes the catch, 2 away. Drew Waters is up. He's had 2 hits today, including that big 2-out, 2-run knock. Man, this ball game was a lot of fun, and now it's turned into a bit of a depressing ending. And another game where Charlie Morton is involved. I mean, damn, man. Gibson, God. I give him another start. He did settle in for a little bit, kind of. Not really. I mean, again, this scoreboard. He gave up 1 run over the first 3 innings, right? It's not terrible. Bowman gets the final out. We're going to the 9th, bottom of the 9th. Orioles are down by 5. Where did it all go wrong? Waters strikes out to end the inning. 11 runs on 17 hits now for the Royals. Since that 3rd inning where Gibson it was a 1-1 game. Gibson got through 3 innings, tied at 1. Then we took a 2-1 lead in the bottom of the 3rd. Since that 3rd inning, the Royals have scored in every inning. Every single one. 2 in the 4th, 1 in the 5th, 1 in the 6th, 2 in the 7th, 2 in the 8th, and 2 in the 9th. So it was a game in the first half where we were trading knockout blows, trading uppercuts, whatever. But second half of the game has been a beatdown. Their bats continued to go off while ours cooled off, and their bullpen did their thing, and our bullpen did not. All right, with the Star Wars stuff. I don't care. It's Baltimore. We don't care about all that Luke, I am your father stuff. We're more of a Maury Povich kind of a city. Luke, you are not the father. You know, that kind of thing. Said Mullins takes up and away for ball one. Another pitch high, 2-0. Shiloh's saying if it's not our hitting letting us down, it's our pitching. Story of the season. Erica chimes in. Story of Orioles baseball my entire lifespan. Here is a ground ball. Second base. Massey throws off balance in time. Mullins is out. First out of the ninth. I mean, that's like saying, though, you know, if it isn't my left shoe that hurts, it's my right shoe. Like, well, yeah, if it isn't one, it's the other. If, you know, something has to be responsible for not winning. I mean, I guess you could say defense is a third option, but, you know. Gunnar Henderson takes up and away for ball one. That ball's hit hard and through on the right side, a base hit. One out single for Gunnar. All right. There is a pulse. There is a pulse. I hope we can get an ace. I hope we can get an ace. Rutschman takes a strike. Come on, Adley.
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
Man, I really wanted this game. Can't we find a way? Can't we pull off a miracle? It felt like a magical day. It felt like a magical day. Maybe it still is. It seems impossible. That's why it would be magical. 1-1 on Rutschman. Outside, 2-1. Well, if the ace is not a free agent, it's not up to them. If they're traded, they're traded. That ball's hit to second. They go to the second base bag for one. Return throw not in time. Rutschman fielder's choice. 2 down in the ninth. Ryan O'Hearn coming up. Ah, man. That's a bummer, man. First pitch to O'Hearn. Gets away from the catcher, and the runner will move up to second base. Adley Rutschman. O'Hearn is 2 for 4. That average over 300. Now at 310. Last 2 at bats, a home run and a double. One-0. Called a strike. It looked a bit low. Well, folks, no matter what happens, off day tomorrow, a chance to lick our wounds. put the past behind us. It'll be a 3-3 homestand. The 1-2 is in the dirt, 2-2 on Ryan O'Hearn. 3-3 homestand, and I guess, you know, silver lining, we took that series head-to-head against the Yankees. That was absolutely necessary. If we had lost that series, things, you know, even if, you know, it was still 3-3, we take 2 out of 3 here, but lose 2 out of 3 to them, it'd be so much worse. Called strike 3, O'Hearn turns and burns a stare into the eyes of the umpire on a pitch he'd call he did not like to end the ball game. Kansas City comes in here and takes 2 out of 3 after the Orioles won the opener on Friday night. Not the first time this season the Orioles won an opener only to wind up losing the series. Happened out in Arizona. That comes to mind. I think Boston, didn't we win on opening day, that home series? Lost the next 2. Hey, folks, we got a super chat coming in. I have to say, I'm a bit surprised, but very thankful nonetheless.
Message for you, son. Message for you, son.
Actually, make that a super sticker.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
Robert, thank you so much for the support. He says game over. Here's Melanie. And, yeah, the neckline is plunging as far as it can go. All right, Melanie, whatever. I don't want to hear you right now. What were you doing in the dugout? You know, you know what? Anybody remember? This is so irrational, but I don't care because I got to find a way to get past this loss. Melanie Newman. Hey, I remember what part of this game where it felt like we were clicking, we were smacking the ball out of the yard, things were feeling exciting and magical. And then you're in there, you're trying to talk to Holiday when he's coming back to the dugout. You're trying to talk to Sed. And as soon as you got done butting in, the game went to shit. You notice that, Melanie? I blame you. Not Brandon Hyde, not Mike Elias, not the umpire, not the Kyle Gibson, not Charlie Morton. Nobody. You. Melanie. Yeah, I mean, it's logical, right? Folks, sometimes you just have to pin the blame on a completely innocent person. It's called satire, folks. All right. Well, what's that? I don't know. Let's, what's the deal? We'll go over we went over the box score, right? How many home runs? So many home runs. Look at this frickin' scoring summary. It looks like, I want the Cliff's Notes version. It's too much reading. A lot of people hit home runs today. Okay? Holiday had 2 for us. Michael Garcia had 2 for the Royals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 home runs for Kansas City. We had 4. Brian Baker gave up a couple of runs on 3 hits in 1 inning of work. And Yenier Cano gave up 2 runs in his inning of work on 3 hits. Charlie Morton, 2 earned runs in his inning work, 3 hits. Matt Bowman, 2 more runs in his inning of work on 2 hits. So a lot of guys getting their ERAs inflated today. Kyle Gibson, 3 earned runs, 4 innings. ERA at 14.09. Charlie Morton's got an ERA of 9.76. I'm sorry. I just got reminded of those old phone numbers from back in the day. Remember those 976 numbers? For like, hot, sexy talk, or it could be a number to like, you can talk to Steve Perry of Aerosmith, or what is his name? Steven Tyler, whatever, of Aerosmith. It's called 976. Whatever, right? So when it comes to our pitching and Charlie Morton, his ERA 9.76. Help! Help! Here, let me try to call them right now. Hi. 976 help? The Charlie Morton hotline? Yeah, is there any way you could maybe not pitch in a game for us anymore? Because every time you do, we don't win. How much is this costing me a minute? 15 million per minute? What about each additional minute? 15 million. Can I get a discount? What if I hang up now? If I hang up now, will you take 5 million and just leave me alone? All right. Well, I mean, for that amount of money, can you at least, I don't know, tell me what you're wearing or something? Is nobody finding this completely made up bit amusing? Okay. Apparently nobody's in the mood. All right, Melanie, you take care. The eyebrows are perfectly arched. Congratulations. Tuesday. We got Cade Povich up against Pablo Lopez. The stream will start at 7:25 p.m. Eastern Tuesday night. I'm going to take a break. Let me see if anybody else is streaming. Let me see. Where the hell is it? Rhino and JJ. I think it's JJ's turn. Phillies and Diamondbacks. Let me just make sure that they're not about to be over or something. Is he like in his post-game show? They're going into the 9th inning right now. Okay, sending you right now to Phillies Diamondbacks. Please say hi to Play-by-Play with JJ. Folks, we're 2 likes away from 100. If you haven't hit it, please do it on your way out the door. Just 2 likes away from 100. There's 40-something of you still here. Maybe there's a shot. Otherwise, thanks to the mods in the Charm City chat. Thanks for everybody for hanging out with me. Sorry that our weekend got, wound up being a bit of a dud after a promising start on Friday. Things kind of fizzled out. But we regroup. We hit the road. We're going to Minnesota. Hey, I get to do all my Fargo impressions then. Oh, you betcha. Oh, you're going to love it. You're going to love what we do this week. Geez, Margie. Kind of cold out here, don't you think? Oh, we'll be doing all of that. You betcha. So come on back Tuesday night after we watch the Gophers. The Radisson, it's pretty good. You could do a lot worse. All right. That's going to do it for me, folks. Until Tuesday night, this has been the Birdwatcher, and I'll chirp at you later. Have a good rest of your Sunday, everybody.